Kaz is joining us live from Brisbane's sunny Botanic Gardens. Kaz, what are you up to?
Yes, Carls, I'm here at the Botanic Gardens and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's a great opportunity and a great location to take a pause, and that's exactly what's happening here. There are 200 people here doing a yoga class to take a pause. It is World Menopause Day, and it's a great day to be able to build awareness to what a lot of women around the country are going through. And I'm joined by two very special guests. First and foremost, we've got the editor of Prevention magazine, Zoe, and great to have you here, and good friend of the morning show, Ali Dado. Great to have you here, girls.
Great to be here.
So let's talk about World Menopause Day. What's it all about?
Well, as you said, it's about raising awareness. There's just such a great need for more education and understanding and resources just to help support women through this time of their lives. Like menopause it's a bit of a mystery and it's different for us all. So it's about having those open conversations and also just taking away that stigma, because, you know, it's 2023 and menopause shouldn't be a dirty word anymore.
Yeah, I think that's the most frustrating thing, that it is so different for each and every woman going through it. What I love is that there's so many beautiful sponsors that have come on board to support this initiative, haven't they?
Absolutely. We've had HCF, we've had Promensil, Fernwood and Skin Doctors have all come together so that we can have this beautiful yoga session in the park and really help with this global awareness campaign.
And a big thanks to the guys at Fernwood. They're hosting the yoga class as well. Ali, let's talk about menopause and perimenopause, because all women are going through it at some stage. Tell us a little bit about your journey.
Well, mine started at around the age of 46, and I went pretty heavily into some severe symptoms, which really, that's what prompted me to write the book, because I could not get any information that I really needed and felt really alone in that. And then I was really fortunate. I was able to work with HCF hosting a podcast, and we got to speak to the most incredible experts that Australia really has. So there's a lot more information I actually found out from doing the podcast.
I think that's a really important key. Obviously, we've got today to really talk about some of the symptoms and what people are going through, but in listening to podcasts and reading the books and talking to your girlfriends, you really start to understand that you are normal and that things are happening that are normal. Let's talk about symptoms, because they vary from itchy ears to hot flushes to dry skin and so many more.
Yeah.
What are some of the symptoms we should look out for?
I was talking to someone yesterday, and I believe that they're up to officially 53 symptoms, but they're finding more and more and more all the time. So yeah, look, you've got your sleeplessness, which I think is one of the hardest ones. As you mentioned, the itchy skin. You've got the mental issues, that the anxiety, depression, sore joints, migraines. I mean, estrogen dropping and hormones play a really integral part in a woman's health. So it's important that you really help yourself and find the care that you need.
And touching on that, I think that's the hardest thing, that there are so many symptoms and they are so varied that you might think that something is seriously wrong, but in fact it's another symptom. Let's talk about how we can treat some of those symptoms.
Well, look, there's a lot actually out there, and first and foremost, you really want to find that good doctor. You want to find the doctor that understands hormones. It's not going to dismiss what you're feeling. HRT is the gold standard still in Australia. There are a lot of great methods that if you didn't want to go that route, yoga is actually a great one. That helps with mental health, that helps your body move, you know, changing your diet. There is some herbal remedies and things that are out there that are really, really helpful as well for women. So it's not, all is not lost. There is a lot of help.
Yeah, and I think that when you talk about women that are going through the mental struggles with this, I think starting at a point like today, where you actually take a pause and you talk to your girlfriends about what you're going through, is a great step to making you feel confident, and some great tools out there as well for us.
Yeah, the last few years have really seen a huge growth in the amount of resources that are available. We've got health brands like Prevention and HCF that have lots of great stuff on their websites that women can access for free. And at Prevention, we also have our Thriving in Menopause podcast, which is now in its 8th season.
So important to have those resources. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us. We are going to take a pause. This spectacular view here in Sydney's Botanic Gardens, it is absolutely beautiful.
Gorgeous stuff. A lot of good women doing some good work there. Thank you so much.